Oh, and before I forget, I just want to give a shout out there to Roseanne from the Netherlands. She sent me a nice email, so I thought I'd say hello. So, hello, Roseanne. Hey everyone, it's Jesse coming at you again with some more of my answers to your questions from YouTube. So let's get to it. Let me bring up YouTube here, and the very first question is sort of a question, I guess. Yeah, there's a question in there. Jesse, your reviews are very detailed, and I encourage you to make more. I'll be making more when I buy some more toys. Right now, I'm just buying the 25th anniversary G.I. Joe figures, waiting for the animated toy line, so there's not going to be any video reviews for quite some time. Unless I get my hands on a animated toy, which might be in the works. But no promises there. Also, I was wondering if you could make some stop motions with the figures you own. P.S. You are awesome. Not making stop motions. Sorry. There's plenty of those out there on YouTube. Just search for them. Let's see. Hey, Matrix Prime. I am in the process of collecting all the Transformer toys I can get my hands on. My question to you is, where can I find the Classics line, and who should I get? If you've watched any of my reviews, get all of them. The only one I don't highly recommend is Grimlock. You still might want to pick it up, but I don't highly recommend it. It's a decent figure, but not the best. And where can you find them? At this point, probably just online. Unless stores are going to be stocking them again after Christmas. I don't know. Hey Matrix Prime, do you know when animated Soundwave comes out? I don't believe it's been announced what wave he's in, so no. Hey man, what do you think of the War Within Soundwave figure? I might get it for Christmas / Boxing Day. And I want to know is if it's a good figure and how posable it is for stop motions. I'm not aware of a War Within Soundwave figure, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's see, hey Matrix, since I know you're not getting repaints of these Transformers, would you get Thundercracker? But it's a repaint of Starscream and a newly mode. I can't even get through that question. I'm not picking up Thundercracker. I'm assuming you're talking about the movie figure. Again, I'm not buying repaints, so. In fact, I'm just completely done with the movie line at this point, okay? Except for the Stealthy Bumblebee. I'll pick him up. Otherwise, I'm done. Let's see here. Hey Matrix, do you still have the G1 Wheeljack you got when you were little? Yep, still got it. It's got a broken arm. Paint's coming off. There's no stickers. He's missing all of his guns. He's missing the windshield. But other than that, yeah, I still got him. Let's see here. Hey Matrix, I was just wondering, why do you only buy certain figures? Like you bought Jazz, but you didn't really like him. Please explain. And what do you have against Brawl, seeing as the amount of comments on asking you to review him? I don't know why people want me to review Brawl. I don't know. I was originally going to buy all the figures that appeared in the movie. And I did that with the Autobots, but I stopped short when it came to the Decepticons. Why? I don't know. I just didn't feel like spending the money at the time. And then they just left stores, and I really didn't care to track them down. And Brawl, the Brawl toy, the deluxe toy, I heard was pretty shitty to begin with. I was going to go with the Fab Brawl, but then again, like I said, I waited and it was gone. And I have no intentions of picking up the Leader Brawl, so I don't want to spend another $40. Let's see here. Hey Jesse, 2 questions. Did you like the RID series toys and show? Yes. I love the toy line. That's probably, at this point, my favorite Transformers toy line. The cartoon was okay, not the best, but it was definitely better than the Armada, Energon, and Cybertron cartoons we got. Let's see. I guess those were the 2 questions. Alright, so moving on. Hey, can you do a video game review for me? Oh, you're supposed to separate that word. Hey, can you do a video game review for me? The game is called Transformers Game. I have it, but I am stuck. So look up, go to GameFAQs.com. They'll unstick you. Hey Matrix, I'm not sure if anyone's asked this, but do you think you will do reviews on the toys of the new Transformers series? Animated, yes. you watch the beginning of this video, I've already stated that. I've stated that in plenty of Q&A videos before this one. Yes, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for animated. Alright, let me go to the next page here. Hey Matrix Prime, do you think Hasbro will release Masterpiece Megatron anytime soon? I mean, they released Optimus and Starscream, so why not the Mighty Decepticon Leader? No, they probably will not. A couple years ago at BotCon, they showed a G1 Megatron in an orange color scheme, which apparently that was the only way they could actually release that toy here in the US. And apparently the fans that were in attendance thought it was pretty shitty looking and laughed at it. So we never saw that release, and I highly doubt we're ever going to see Masterpiece Megatron released here in the US. So if you want it, buy the import. Hey Matrix Prime, you rock. Thank you. It's not really a question, but thanks. Let's see. Also about the 20th anniversary Optimus Prime, not DVD edition. When and where did you buy it, and how much did it cost? Ooh, where did I get my first one? I've got 3 versions of the figure. I've got the original Masterpiece Convoy from Japan, which I got from Big Bad Toy Store. I want to say I got the first 20th Prime from Big Bad Toy Store as well. I believe I did because I think they both came at the same time. And I got the second one, which included a different, I believe it's a different colored gun. Yeah, the first one came with a gray gun, I believe. I don't know, I could be totally wrong. Anyways, there was 2 different colored guns, and I got one of each. So, but I don't have the DVD edition Prime. So I got it when it first came out, and I believe it was from Big Bad Toy Store. Let's see here. Where am I at? You rock. Can you be my friend? Thank you, and no. Hey Matrix, I was wondering, why do you keep your figures in the packaging? Is it because you want to sell them in the near future, or they just make a great piece? P.S. Do a review on Optimash Prime. You know, I've been considering doing a review on Optimash Prime. I have 2 of them. One is signed by Peter Cullen, so that one I'm not going to open. The other one, I like the way it looks in the box, which is sort of to answer your first question. I don't keep all my figures in the packaging, only some of them. Like the most recent, this isn't Transformers related, but the 25th anniversary G.I. Joe figures. I'm buying all of those figures and keeping them in their packaging. Why? Because they look nice in the packaging, and they're easy to display that way. But as going back to Optimash, they are currently on clearance for they're less than $7 at Target. So I might pick up one of those and display it on my desk at work. If that's the case, I'll definitely be reviewing it. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, let's see here. Hey Matrix, just wondering what other toy lines, if any, did you buy or have as a kid? Along with Transformers, I was a big fan of G.I. Joes and also had lots of TMNT and Ghostbuster toys. Just wondering if you had any of these or others worth mentioning while you were growing up. I had the Masters of the Universe He-Man figures. Those were really it. Just He-Man and Transformers as far as like the toys that I had from like major successful toy lines. I mean, I had a few here and there from other toy lines, but that was it. I wasn't really into G.I. Joes at all. In fact, I think I can count on one hand the number of episodes I've ever seen. And I was sort of, looking back now, I was sort of wish that I would have gotten into G.I. Joe, which is why I'm trying to collect the 25th anniversary figures now. So, but other than those 2 main lines, there's really nothing that I have a whole bunch of, or that I had a whole bunch of, and nothing I have anymore. So I believe it was just those. For me, it was all about Nintendo, Transformers, and He-Man. So that was it. And hold on a second here. I've got a Skype message. I have to type back to Night Stalker here. Yeah, this is kind of boring, but you'll have to hold on a second. Alright, back on the video. Let's see. Where am I at? Hi Matrix. Where did you get the THS-02 Convoy Prime? And what does the THS stand for? Please answer. What does the T stand for? Is it just the? Not quite sure. HS is hybrid style. O2 Convoy Prime. Where did I get it? Where the hell did I get it? I believe I got it from... It was either BigBadToyStore.com or StuckAKid.com. And I want to say, I think it was StuckAKid. I could be wrong, but I think that's where it was. Let's see here. Hey Jesse, out of all the Gestalts you own, who is your favorite one? I really like Robots in Disguise Rail Racer, but I'm probably going to go with G2 Devastator. And the reason I say G2 over G1 is because I still don't have G1 Devastator, but I will be buying it next year, which is 08, which is a day away. I'll be buying it in 08, so it will be mine, and that will be my favorite. Let's see. Can you review Voyager Thundercracker? No. No reviewing of Voyager Thundercracker. Alright, next. Matrix Prime. I was wondering, if you were to put your entire Transformers collection on a set of shelves, I would need more than just a set of shelves. How would you sort your figures? Would you sort them by faction, alternate mode, season, or character? If so, why? I would sort them by whatever toy line they're from. So I'd have the G1 figures here, the alternators here, you know, Armada here. Why the hell did I say Armada? Robots in Disguise here. That's how I had them on display when I actually had them on display. I sorted them by toy line. So, and for some reason I seem to always display my figures in robot mode. I don't know why. It's just typically what I do. Let's see here. Yo Matrix, so what do you think of the new Transformers animated TV movie special series now that it has premiered? Well, you want to check out the next episode of the TF Wire podcast for that. Spade and myself are going to be reviewing it, talking about it, discussing it. We're going to be doing all that, so be sure to check that out. That comes out on January 6th, so next Sunday. Let's see, and the next one here is a comment rather than a question, and this person says, wow, the new Transformers series was horrible. Alright, moving on. I'm Matrix Prime. I love Transformers. I made my own Transformers out of Lego. I'd like to be friends with you. That's freaky. I'm moving on. Hey Matrix Prime, have you got the new movie Landmine figure? No. If you do, can you review it? No. Not buying it, not reviewing it, moving on. Hey, I'm trying to make some reviews of my own. I was wondering, when you save your videos, what do you set your frame size, frame rate, quality, what type of video format? Thanks for the help. Video formats varies depending on what software I'm using. I have done some in QuickTime, I've done some in WMV, I have some in AVI. So I do a bunch of different ones. If I'm editing on a PC, I don't necessarily set the frame size or frame rate or quality. It does it all by itself. I just set the max file size and let the software figure that out. Alright, next question. Hey Matrix Prime, I was wondering, other than Transformers, which cartoon or anime series do you like, and have you watched all the episodes? Which cartoon or anime series do you like, and have you watched all the episodes? I like the original He-Man cartoon. It's not really that great of a cartoon, and I have the DVD sets now, and going back and watching it, it's pretty laughable, and that's probably the reason that I'm actually watching it now, just because it is so laughable. As far as anime, let's see here. I really like Robotech. I've got that entire series. Got that entire series twice over. I got the Legacy Collection and the Protoculture Collection. So I've got that. And I've also got Zoid's Chaotic Century, that entire series. I love that series as well. So those are really the only two animated anime series that I've really gotten into. Other than Neon Genesis. I also bought that one on DVD, that entire series. I sort of like it. It's a big mind fuck. I was in the process of rewatching it, but I sort of stopped. I'll have to go back and start watching that now that you brought this up here in your question. But I think those are pretty much it. Let's see. At least that I currently watch, anyways. All right, next question. Hey, which do you recommend getting? G1 Blitzwing or G1 Octane? Oh, Blitzwing all the way, hands down. Octane really isn't that great of a figure. Next one. Let's see here. Instead of blocking your fans, why don't you just skip the question? I know you have to read the questions before blocking them, but you could scan the questions, and if the word review is in there, skip it. Just a thought. It's a thought, but if I don't answer the question, they're gonna keep asking it anyways. Besides, I like that little block button. Next one. Hey Matrix, have you seen the concept art for the upcoming 2008 classic Sideswipe / Sunstreaker? If so, what do you think of them? I've seen it. I like what I see. Can't wait for it. Besides, have you guys seen the new Onslaught figure? If not, head over to the what the hell is it? TransformersClub.com. If that's not the website, just type into Google and you'll find it. Alright, let's see, next one. Hello, Jesse. I wonder Widdish? Don't know what that means. Optimus Prime figures include the Matrix. I'm guessing he's asking which figures include the Matrix. Which figures include the Matrix? I don't know all of them, because there were some Japanese ones that include it that I don't have. I don't know. The first one that came with it, though, I think is... No, I'm not even going to say that, because that's wrong. I don't know. There's a bunch of them I could throw out. I'm not positive on the names of all of them, but... so I'll just move on to the next question. I'm sure the answer's out there. It's pretty easy to find, I would think. Yo Matrix, what do you think of the Transformers animated TV movie? If you ask me, I say it was freaking awesome. Again, we'll be talking about it, reviewing it, discussing it on this upcoming week's podcast. So be sure to check that out, tfwire.com. Let's see, I have two short questions. I know you can set listeners in block for review questions, but do you know if they're... What? Do you know if there are more classic toys that will blah, 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 blah? Yes, if there's more classic toys, I will buy them, I will review them. P.S. What do you do with your Transformer toys? Do you play with them or only buy them for having them? I buy them, put them on display, but right now the majority of them, in fact I would say 95% of them, are currently packed away in storage. So at some point in the future, after I build my house, which will hopefully be shortly, I'm going to have a place to display them, yes. Let's see here. Matrix, does Target still sell the G1 repaint of movie Starscream? Because I can't find it for months now. I would say that if you haven't found it at this point, it's probably gone. You'll have to probably hit up eBay. You might get lucky and find one at some remote Target in bumfuck Egypt somewhere. But there aren't any here in where I'm at, so. And I haven't seen any for quite a while either, so I'd hit up eBay. Let's see, next one. Hey Jesse, I was just wondering how long have you been in love with Transformers? Thanks for your time. Since I got my first one, I guess. Since I started watching the cartoon back in the 80s. I don't know. I guess that's how I answer that question. Next question. Hey Prime, could you answer my question in your next video? Well, I'm reading your question. This is the next video, so I'm answering it. There's two types of the original G1 Primes you can get. The one with the English writing on the box and one with the Japanese writing on the box. Which one do you think is more rare? Well, I would say that one is the Japanese version and one is a American version. I don't think one's more rare over one than the other, but give get the one you want. Let's see here. What do you think of the Transformers animated TV special? Again, we'll be talking about it on the podcast. I was thinking, if you like cheese, and if you do, what favorite brand of Milky Bar do you prefer? What? Or if you don't, then Cordy will not be happy with Farmer Bob because he eats too many radios. Okay, that was just a weird, fucked up comment, but let's see. Do I like cheese? I like cheese. What kind of cheese? American cheese? Cheddar cheese? Swiss cheese? Mozzarella cheese? Alright, I'm moving on. Hey Matrix, I know you haven't reviewed the figure, but do you recommend Dropkick? Well, if I haven't bought the figure and haven't reviewed the figure, how can I recommend it? Check out Spada's reviews. Do a search, Balt Matrix. He's reviewed the figure. Alright, last question. What the fuck is a kit bash? A kit bash is a project of taking a figure and adding pieces onto it from, well, in this case, we'll take a Transformer for example. Let's say movie Optimus Prime. So I have a movie Optimus Prime here, and I take pieces off from another Transformer, and I find some way of incorporating those onto the movie Optimus Prime figure. Or I take pieces off from something that has completely nothing to do with Transformers whatsoever, like say like Gundam models, and I apply those to the movie Optimus Prime figure to like make his sword or something. That's a kit bash. Or where you take like a generic basic figure, or like you repaint it and add pieces onto it and make your own figure. I'm not into kit bashing, so I'm sort of describing it half-assed here, but that's sort of the gist of it. If you do a search in Google for Transformer kit bashes, you'll see lots and lots of them. I think one of the best ones that I've ever seen, at least one of the most original ones, was the G1 Dinobot Combiner. That was pretty cool. So you might want to search Google for those. P.S. Have you ever played any Halo games or Battlefield games? Also, I saw G1 Sunstreaker at a toy shop for $60, and I was wondering if I should buy it or blow the store up. Well, I wouldn't recommend blowing the store up because you'll go to prison for quite some time. But let's see, $60 for G1 Sunstreaker. That depends. Is the G1 Sunstreaker complete? If it is, I would pick it up. If not, I would pass. And yes, I've played the Halo games. I have Halo 1 and Halo 2. I've traded in Halo 3. I thought it was complete shit. I'm waiting to pick up a game for the Wii on the store credit that I got. And as for Battlefield games, never played them. Sorry. Alright, so that looks like that's it for the questions here on YouTube. Again, if you have any questions you want me to answer, go ahead and post them on my YouTube channel. I'm working my way up to 1,500 subscribers on here, so let's keep that ball rolling. We're getting closer. I think I'm like, what was it here? Let me check. I think I'm 32 subscribers away from 1,500, so I don't know why some of you subscribe to me. I don't know. But I think that's it for this edition of Jesse Answers YouTube Questions. So this is Jesse signing off.